Jai Mata Di guys. Now the parts of a centrifugal pump have been explained. Let's talk about centrifugal pump where used on ship. So when I talk about a centrifugal pump guys, centrifugal pumps first of all do not develop very high pressures. So any place where you need a lot of pressure, centrifugal pump काम नहीं करेगा. Centrifugal की पंप की खासियत, its advantage is not its pressure but its flow. So any place where you need large quantity of flow to take place, like large quantity of water to be there, large quantity of lube oil to be there, large quantity of XYZ thing to be there, that is where you need a centrifugal pump. See, requirements are different for different place. As you remember, in gear pumps are used generally for lubricating oil system. But when it comes to main engine lube oil pump, which is basically giving oil to various parts in the main engine system, which I'll be discussing later for main bearings, for crosshead bearing, for crank pin bearing, then for piston cooling, all those things, there you need a lot of flow, a lot of lube oil, and the pressure is not more than 2.53 bars. 2.5 bars, not more than that. So over there, even in lube oil system, you have a centrifugal pump fitted.
Hi GME aspirant, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. If you want to prepare on your own, information is the key. Download Merchant Navy Start app right now and start preparing. Suppose you're looking at faster results ASAP. Why don't you come to SMVD Marine Academy offline coaching? Yes, amazing mock interviews, amazing atmosphere, amazing results. More than 150 selections in 1 year. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata Di. Result is yours.
Because lube oil not only over there does lubrication, but it also removes heat, dissipates heat, takes heat as well. So you need a lot of flow. Another thing is on ship balls, I see engines are getting inside engine combustion is taking place. A lot of heat is being produced inside the engine room. Now, when I talk about a combustion chamber and if the heat is being produced, it has to be dissipated. So jacket, there is a jacket fitted around the liner, which we are going to discuss in IC engines, and वहां पर हम cooling water flow कराते हैं. Now this cooling water should be large quantity. So just for example, in earlier days, we used to use seawater for cooling this main engine, generator jacket where the combustion is taking place. So over there to dissipate heat, you do not need a lot of pressure. You need a lot of flow. So when I talk about main seawater pumps, fire and GS pump, main seawater pump, basically for circulation of seawater for cooling purposes. Fire and GS pump. What's a fire and GS pump, guys? Fire and GS pump is that pump with which, in case if there is a fire on deck, we can provide a fire line mein hose mein pani. Right? So you need a lot of flow because there are so many hydrants connected on the ship, and it is used normally for general service as well. Like कभी एंकर निकाल रहे हैं, एंकर वॉश करना है and all those things. Take a chill pill, not to worry about. But इतना सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है. Fire and GS pump is there. Then emergency fire pump. Now what is this emergency fire pump? This fire pump is fitted in engine room. But one day suppose engine room gets flooded and also there is a fire on deck. Now what will you do? You have to supply, at least you have to stop the fire. You cannot start this pump. So there is a separate pump which is called emergency fire pump fitted outside engine room. It is got supply from emergency generator, not from the main generator. We assume that engine room cannot start only. Engine room, we cannot enter the engine room. So this is also a centrifugal pump. Main engine, lube oil pump. This is also a centrifugal pump because not enough pressure required. flow is required. Lube oil pump develops pressure at 2 to 2.5 bar. Over here, emergency fire pump can go up to 8 to 10 bars. Same goes for fire and GS pump, 8 to 10 bars. Over here, in main sea water, you got a lot of flow, but pressure not more than 2.5 to 3 bars. Similarly, when I talk about gear pumps over only, so screw pumps are used in fuel system as explained, like fuel oil booster pump, fuel oil circulating pump, that I'll discuss in details in IC engines. And then for lubricating purposes, especially for lube oil purifiers, all those pumps that we use are gear pumps. Clear, guys? So this is something that you ought to understand and ought to remember. So where is centrifugal pumps used on ship has been explained in a very, very simplified manner. ठीक है? Thank you very much. जय माता दी.